Welcome to Mindful Parenting. Have you ever felt that sinking regret after hitting your child or scolding them too harshly? You are not alone. Every parent at some point has lost their temper, reacted in the heat of the moment, and later wished they could take it back. In that moment of anger, it feels justified to raise your hand or say something sharp like, "You are good for nothing," or "You are the troublemaker of my life." But once things calm down, the guilt hits, and sometimes we try to fix it by buying gifts or giving extra treats to make ourselves feel better, and the cycle continues. What we don't realize is that physical or harsh punishments can leave a deep emotional scar. Over time, a child may grow into a fearful, insecure adult, or they push you away, shut down emotionally, or distance themselves completely. The truth is, fear may bring obedience for a moment, but it kills connection for a lifetime. Parents don't hit their children because they don't love them. We do it out of frustration, exhaustion, helplessness, or maybe even because that's how we were raised. But just because it was normal in the past doesn't make it right today. The world has changed. We know better now about child psychology, emotional development, and the long-term effects of physical punishment. Let's understand in today's world how we can handle these situations. Here, I share with you 5 simple but powerful tips that will totally change the way you handle a crisis situation, not only related to the kids, but in your day-to-day life also. These need to be practiced consistently, mindfully. These have worked very well for me. If you follow something different than these, please share in the comment section. Someone might benefit from your experience. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please like, share and subscribe. So coming back to the topic. The next time you feel like you're about to lose your temper, try this. Number 1. Shift your perspective. For a fraction of seconds, imagine you aren't physically present there. Maybe because you are at work or out of station, and someone else, like your own role model, is handling the situation. Life would still move on. Your child would still find a way to go. The moment would not be as big as it feels right now. Often, it's our own lens that magnifies the situation and makes it feel heavier than it truly is. When you shift your perspective, you will notice the tension soften and your response becomes calmer, wiser, and more grounded. This is my favorite one. Most of the time, I use this option. Number 2, take a breather. Consciously walk away by saying, "Let's pick this up later when we are both ready to talk calmly." Give space to yourself and your child to cool down. In the moment of anger, logical part of our brain mostly shuts off. That's why we say or do things we later regret. Stepping away gives your mind time to reset. So when you return, you can respond with clarity and have a calmer logical conversation. Number 3, use a heart reset button. This needs a bit of early preparation. Pick a baby photo of your child, one that always makes you smile. Maybe it's the innocence in their eyes or a memory of the pure love you felt in that moment. Now mentally save that photo in every corner of your mind. The next time anger starts to rise, pause. Recall that photo, that tiny face, that moment of warmth. You will feel your heart soften instantly, and the anger will begin to melt away, making space for calm and compassion. Just remember, this works best when you practice it consciously and consistently until it becomes your natural response. Number 4, imagine the future. Fast forward in your mind when your child will leave home for higher studies or for a job, a day when their room might be empty and they may or may not return to live with you again. We work so hard giving them the best education, the best upbringing, so that one day they can stand on their own feet. When that day comes, what will remain with you are the memories, their laughter in the house, their little footsteps, their chaos, their stories. All the moments that feel overwhelming today will become moments you miss tomorrow. When you imagine that future, a deep sense of love washes over you, and suddenly the anger you felt a moment ago doesn't feel as important anymore. Number 5, they didn't ask to be born. Remind yourself, your child is not giving you a hard time. They are having a hard time. In that moment, what they need most is you, calm, patient, and present. They didn't choose the world, we brought them into it. So it's our responsibility to model the very skills we want them to develop. When things go wrong, show them how to stay steady. Anger isn't teaching tool, it's a barrier. And the more we replace anger with guidance, the more they learn to handle life with confidence instead of fear. But this absolutely doesn't mean you ignore the situation or the behavior that caused the problem. It simply means you buy yourself time, a few moments for your logical brain to take charge instead of your emotional, angry brain. Because decisions taken in anger rarely lead to growth. Remember, your child is not the enemy. They are the same little ones you once protected from the world when they were tiny. And now it's time to protect them from your own anger. Our children should feel safest in our presence, not scared of us. So let's break the cycle. Let's raise a generation that listen not out of fear, but because they feel understood. A generation that knows home is a safe space and that love doesn't disappear when they make mistakes. If this message resonates with you, share it forward because change begins with awareness and awareness begins with you. Thank you for watching and happy parenting.